guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Feminine Fortune and I am here to help Divine Feminines align with their highest timeline and come into union consciousness. I am not here to give any medical or legal advice. Take this as entertainment solely. If it resonates, beautiful. If it doesn't, let it fly. What does the Divine Feminine Collective need to hear now? What's going on? What is the message that someone needs to hear at this time? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What is the message someone needs to hear at this time? Okay, so we've got material and spiritual prosperity coming out. Oh, somebody is coming into some abundance. Solar plexus chakra. You could be feeling, oh, let me just let you know right now. This is the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. I love this deck so much. And then I'm going to be using my numerology guidance oracle cards. So we've got material and spiritual prosperity and solar plexus chakra. So I love this because I feel like this symbolizes that somebody is going through a emotional realignment, if I could say. I think actually it's like you're tapping more into joy. You're finding joy in your day-to-day, and it's not about moving from fear anymore. It's about moving from purpose, and you're trusting in the unlimited, infinite well of abundance that we all have access to, and you're tapping in, and you're simply pulling and drawing from that. You're not drawing from fear. You're not drawing from feelings of lack, and you're planning for to reap the fruits of your labor. And Spirit is really happy to see that right now. What else does this person need to hear? I'm getting like a migraine in the right side of my brain. So this might have been a challenge for you in the recent years. You might have found yourself battling your ego a lot and trying to find some stability, whether it's emotional stability, physical stability, through finances, a safe home, or maybe wanting to move locations. Spirit is saying that all is coming to fruition at this time. Your hard work has not gone to waste. What else does this Divine Feminine need to hear right now? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What else do they need to hear right now? Oh, Universe. I love that. So this is like in the World card in traditional tarot. I think this symbolizes the beginning of a new cycle as well. And 633, because 21 simplifies to 3. And I love that because that basically says that, you're coming into union with your mind, body, and spirit. You're really tapped in, and you're starting this new chapter with this new sense of positivity. I really love that because at the bottom of the deck, we also have partnerships and alliances, and that's a 3 as well. Period. Somebody could be coming into union. What is going on in the romance sector? What's going on in the romance sector? Okay. Oh my God. Get out of here. Come on. Now, is this recording? Thank the Lord it is. I love when that happens. Like I said, somebody is coming into union. Period. So you might have met your divine counterpart. You may have been, I'm hearing 2019 when you guys met, and you guys may be flourishing at this time. I'm actually getting the feeling to cry right now. I'm getting emotional. I don't know what it is, but it's a long time coming is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing, it's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Period. And I love to see it. And I'm getting tingles everywhere. Thank you, angels. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful because whoever this is for, you deserve it. You have been putting in so much spiritual work. You actually were on the verge of walking away from everything. And that is why everything is manifesting, because you have truly mastered releasing expectations and attachment to an outcome, and you're simply choosing peace, and you're choosing union within yourself. And so your external environment is literally mirroring that work. And a lot of us tend to think that when we're on this divine feminine journey and we're working on our awakening and our ascension, and we're doing the shadow work, that it's all going to be like, obviously there's going to be dark times, but people think that, oh, it's gonna be all roses and butterflies and like, no, it's like an everyday hustle. It's an everyday work that you're putting in. And sometimes you're like 10 steps ahead, and then sometimes you're 8 steps behind. But Spirit is saying now you are in alignment. You are, I'm hearing 222. You might be seeing 222, you might be seeing 847. You might be seeing the numbers 333, or even when you first initially started this journey and you met your divine counterpart, you were seeing 666, which was basically the universe trying to tell you to recalibrate, rethink, redo, like come back to source, come back to your center. There is a reason you are going through what you're going through. There is a greater purpose set out for you, and you need to do this work in order to fulfill that purpose. That is so beautiful. I feel like I'm gonna leave it at that, because that is just such a beautiful message. Don't walk away from your blessings. I'm hearing, don't walk away from your blessings. I want to pull a card for the divine masculine, but like I'm big on making sure the divine feminines focus on themselves, focus on the work they need to do. And I don't agree with those readers that are like, what's he doing, what's he up to? Like, girl, ain't nobody care. Tell me how to get it together. Tell me how to be at peace. Tell me what I need to hear about the money plans that are coming into works and fruition, the self-care goals that I'm trying to reach. Like, that's where it's at. And I'm getting a tingling feeling in my tooth. So you might have actually been struggling with those decision making, and you actually have been looking for that mentor, that guide, to help you. And you know what? If you are looking for a divine feminine life coach to be doing sessions with, I will be offering those sessions soon. I'm gonna upload my listings and everything. Forgive the setup, guys. Like, I know it's giving ghetto, but at the same time, like, Spirit was telling me do it now, and I just made do with what I had. I knew I wasn't gonna go above and beyond in the beginning, because right now my desire is to reach out to those who need to hear these messages, and to be that channel for you to ascend, to help you ascend. So what does this divine feminine, what is a message that this divine feminine needs to hear? Again, I'm getting karmic cycles are ending. So you might be ending a major karmic cycle. It could be a self-sabotage cycle, a self-defeated cycle is what I'm hearing. You're closing the door to the version of you that no longer serves your higher purpose. Like, it's not serving you. So you're saying goodbye to her, I'm hearing. What does this divine feminine need to hear? This is so beautiful. What does she need to hear to align with her highest timeline? Leadership, period. We've been getting this a lot. Like, if you've been watching my readings, I'm reading for the same collective. Leadership. You are being called to a leadership role. Spirit is saying, do not give up this momentum. Hold fast. Keep going. Everything is working in your favor. Trust that you will have the intuitive wisdom to know what to do, what to say, when to say, and how to say, and where to go, and all of these things. And Spirit is also saying, take time to practice mindful groundedness. Like, go outside, go for walks in nature, breathe, enjoy the fresh air, listen to the sounds of the birds. Get grounded so that you can actually hear your higher self speak to you from within. Yeah, that's beautiful. And also, if you've been having nightmares, Spirit is saying don't listen to those nightmares, because that is negative entities trying to take from you. But also know this, the dream realm is the best place to do your shadow work. I ain't gonna lie, I have done quantum leaps in my dream state, because I've gone through hell and back in my dream state, and then in my reality, when those feelings come up, I know how to process them. So that's a great way to do shadow work. But again, that takes some skills, and I had a coach with me when I was going through that transition in my life, where I really wanted to go through the nitty gritty and basically clear it out and let it go. So I would highly recommend you book a session if you want assistance with that. So there's that. What else is this divine feminine need to hear? Ooh, 2 cards came out. Relationship change. I told you, there is a positive change in the works when it comes to your relationship. and spiritual career. As a divine feminine that has, listen, there are people that come into this realm to master the physical. They become the best with finances. They become the best with this 3D earthly world, right? They master it. And there's people who come here for spiritual ascension, to plant seeds of universal consciousness, and to plant seeds of unconditional love, and to attune the frequencies of the earth to the highest vibration that it can possibly attain. And in order to do that, and in order to do that, you must accept that you are a part of the collective that is in alignment with having a spiritual career. And this might be for you, whoever this is for. Spirit is saying, listen, you're watching me do this, but girl, you know damn well you have your own tasks to do. You don't need me to tell you over and over again. Get up and do the damn thing. Do what Spirit has guided you to do. I feel like pulling one more for the spiritual career. Can you clarify the spiritual career? Thank you. Yeah, moderation. You don't have to take big leaps. You can do small gestures, like what I'm doing right now. As you can see, I don't have the grandest setup, but I am making do with what I have. Spirit is saying you can also do that. If you're an artist, if you want to become a doctor, if you're in school, if you have your own business ideas, Spirit is saying take the small steps. Maybe, okay, today you could start with writing down what is one thing you can do right now today to bring yourself closer to this dream. That is what Spirit is saying. You have what it takes. Trust your emotions. Trust your creativity that's within you. Trust your judgment. Also, eat clean. I would highly recommend right now in the morning, if you can have lemon water for detox. I would recommend yellow fruits, mango, what else? Pineapple. What else? Yellow dragon fruit. Girl, that part. These are really good fruits that will help keep you grounded. Green fruits also will help you focus on your energy. Don't waste your time doing things you don't need to be doing. Like, I was about to cuss right now. Don't waste your time doing things you don't need to be doing. Invest your energy in what is going to bring you immediate dividends, what is going to bring you prosperity in the long term, whether it's good health, whether it's good friends, whether it's good relationships with your neighbors, whether it's a good relationship with yourself. Invest in what's going to help you succeed in the long term in attaining inner union. Not attaining, but not only attaining, but maintaining inner union, prosperity, inner abundance, wealth, health. That concludes my message for today. Thank you so much. And if you need a reading, my email is in my bio, and I look forward to speaking with you.